Double your country's size for less than 15 million? From the rolling bluffs of the Mississippi to the towering peaks of the Rockies, a single stroke of a pen transformed a fledgling republic into a continental power. The Louisiana Purchase stands as the greatest land bargain in history. Yet, beneath its veneer, lies a tapestry of ambition, diplomacy, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. On October 1, 1800, First Consul Napoleon Bonaparte secretly reclaimed the vast territory of Louisiana from Spain with the Treaty of San Ildefonso. Napoleon's vision? A renewed French empire in the New World, anchored by the wealth of sugar-rich Saint-Domingue under Toussaint Louverture's uneasy truce. Yet, by 1803, a brutal revolt in the Caribbean and looming war in Europe would shatter these dreams and open the door to an unprecedented American expansion. President Thomas Jefferson had long eyed the port of New Orleans, the gateway to America's western frontier. But when Minister Robert Livingston arrived in Paris to bargain for New Orleans alone, what he and James Monroe stumbled into was far more breathtaking. The opportunity to buy the entire Louisiana territory, over 827, 0 square miles for a mere 15 million. Jefferson's constitutional quandary and Federalist opposition only deepened the intrigue as whispers spread. Was this stroke of genius or a gamble beyond the federal government's powers? Today, we peel back the layers, revealing the secrets, controversies, and lasting legacy of the Louisiana Purchase. Napoleon's ambition burned bright. After crowning himself emperor, he sought to rebuild France's colonial empire. Yet the uprising in Saint-Domingue and the specter of another war with Britain strained his resources. By early 1803, General Charles Leclerc's expedition lay in ruin, decimated by disease and guerrilla warfare. Suddenly, Louisiana, absent of French settlers and more a claim than a possession, became expendable. The catalyst? Finance. With gold draining to fund European campaigns, Napoleon turned to his treasury minister, François Barbé. Marbois musing, why not sell? On April 11, 1803, Barbé, Marbois, astonished the American envoys with an offer. The entire territory, 15 million, less than 3 cents an acre. Jefferson's representatives, stunned, accepted on the spot. Yet beneath this windfall lay secrets. What did France truly control? How would America finance such a purchase? And what of the native nations, whose homelands were bartered away without their consent? Over the next hour, we unravel these mysteries. Thomas Jefferson, architect of the Declaration of Independence, believed in a strict reading of the Constitution, yet nowhere did the document explicitly grant the federal government the power to acquire foreign territory. Some cherished the doctrine of implied powers, others warned of a dangerously expansive executive. In secret correspondence, Jefferson wrestled with these principles, even as he instructed his envoys to seize the moment. The Federalist opposition in Congress erupted. Alexander Hamilton warned of a perilous precedent. Massachusetts' Fisher Ames decried a land deal that stretches the Constitution to its breaking point. Yet with public support and savvy statesmanship, Jefferson and Secretary of State James Madison guided the treaty through the Senate, securing ratification by a 2014 vote. How does a young republic raise 15 million in 1803? Enter the banking houses of Francis Baring in London and Hope Co. in Amsterdam. Tasked with underwriting the purchase, these financiers orchestrated sovereign bonds, advanced specie, and even assumed portions of French debt. Through intricate deals and shortcuts, they secured rapid payment to Napoleon, while America bargained for favorable interest and redemption terms. Few know that the U.S. ultimately paid $23.3 million when bonds matured with interest. Yet this financial feat cemented America's credit on the world stage. It was a hidden victory behind the headlines. Beyond diplomatic triumph lay a darker truth. The sovereign rights of dozens of native nations were ignored. From the Osage to the Mandan, from the Sioux to the Caddo, these peoples faced a torrent of treaties, forced cessions, and relentless westward push. The Louisiana Purchase gave America preemptive rights to acquire Indian lands, often through coercion. It unleashed conflicts that would span generations, their voices rarely recorded, their lives forever altered. The true price of the purchase extended far beyond dollars and acres etched in the memories of those displaced. With the treaty ratified on October 20,803, President Jefferson commissioned Meriwether Lewis and William Clark to chart this new land. Over the next 2 years, the Corps of Discovery traversed 80 miles through harsh winters, unfamiliar tribes, and uncharted rivers. Their botanical studies, maps, and journals illuminated America's promise and its perils. Rumors swirled. Did Napoleon intentionally deceive America about France's control? Was the price undervalued? Some historians suggest shadow diplomacy by Pierre Samuel Dupont de Nemours steered the U.S. towards an even grander deal, one that secured strategic advantage against Britain. Others point to British toleration. London quietly allowed the sale. Neutral America trumps hostile France. The Louisiana Purchase doubled the size of the United States, fueling dreams of manifest destiny and the transcontinental nation. New states formed: Louisiana, Missouri, Arkansas, and more. Railroads, steamboats, and pioneers carved the continent. Yet the seeds of division over slavery's expansion were sown. Debates in Congress foreshadowed the Civil War. Today, the purchase remains a landmark of American ambition and diplomacy. It reminds us that greatness often emerges from bold gambles, and that every triumph holds hidden costs. From Napoleon's empire dreams to Jefferson's constitutional gamble, from native lands lost to Lewis, Clark's discoveries, the Louisiana Purchase reshaped a continent. It was a tale of vision and controversy, finance and fate. But every story has a living legacy, one we continue writing today. If you found this journey through history enlightening, hit subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share your thoughts below. What secret of the purchase surprised you most? Let us know in the comments, and do join us next time as we uncover more hidden chapters of our past.